Hi, and welcome to our second video in the quizzing tool in Desire to Learn. This is Heather with the Teaching Excellence Center at Horry Georgetown Technical College. We're going to talk about the question library in this video and how to manage the questions and sections in the question library. The question library is a central shared repository for the questions you create, copy, and import. By creating the questions in the question library, you make them available to any number of quizzes, surveys, and self-assessments. Use the question library to build an archive of questions that can be reused and shared, thus avoiding the tedious activity of re-inputting shared questions. The assessment tools, which are the quizzes, surveys, and self-assessments, share the questions stored in the question library. The questions that can be accessed by these tools are dependent on the tool type. Certain question types cannot be used by some tools. For example, surveys cannot use all question types. Changes to shared resources. If you make a change to a shared resource or question, you need to choose which items will receive that change. The question in use pop-up displays listing the items that use the resource. Select all of the items to which you would like to apply the change and click Save. Take note, a best practice is, while it is possible to create quiz questions from within a quiz rather than from within the question library, it is strongly recommended that you create all your questions in the library and then add them to your quizzes. Also take note, if you are planning to insert random sections into a quiz, you must use the question library. Random sections pull their questions from the library. When creating a quiz, you can specify a list of questions from which the learning environment will randomly pick questions for each user to take the quiz. To access the question library, click on the quizzes link on the course navigation bar, and then click on the question library icon. The question library displays. There are 3 ways to populate the question library with quiz questions. The first is to create questions within the question library or from within a quiz. The next is to import questions using the learning environment's text file format, which you can access an example by clicking on the Import button and then choosing from a Desire to Learn text format. And here's where you'll download the sample file. We don't recommend using that way though. It is harder to get it formatted correctly. The third option is to import questions using Respondus software, which we have available at the college. Managing questions and sections in the question library. Think of the sections in the question library as file folders in which you can store and organize groups of questions. For example, you might create a multiple choice section where you would put all of your multiple choice questions, or a section containing all questions related to a specific topic. Having your questions organized in sections is also useful when you create a quiz. Instead of importing the questions one at a time, you can import a whole section of questions into a quiz at the same time. To create a new section, you'll click on the drop-down list next to Create New and choose Section. And then you'll click the Go button. You'll be given a pop-up page where you'll import the name of the section. So, for example, we'll call this Unit 1. And click Save. And here's our Unit 1 section. To create a new question in the question library, you'll follow the same steps by choosing the drop-down list next to Create New and choosing the type of question you would like to create. We'll go into further detail on how to do this later. Once you have questions created, you can use the Import question to import questions from an existing quiz or text file. You can use the Move button to move your questions from one section to another. The Delete button deletes the questions. The Order button can change the order of the questions. Edit Values will allow you to change the values of each question. And then Display Options, where you set your display preferences. To move a question into a section, you check the box and click on Move. You click the name of the section you would like to move it to. This procedure can also be used for moving a whole section into another section, thus creating subsections. To delete a question or section, you check the box next to the question and click on Delete. You'll be given a pop-up box confirming that you want to delete. To change the position of a question or section in the list, choose the Order button and here you can check the questions you want to change and then click the arrow to move its order. To edit the appearance of the question library, you'll click on Display Options and change the header display to Text and Icons, which shows both the text and icons for each link. You can change it to Text Only, where it would only show the text for the link. Notice the buttons changed from text and icon to just text. Or you can change it to Icons Only, where you'll only see the icons. If you uncheck Show Section Sidebar, the sidebar with the sections listed disappears. If you uncheck View Actions and Pop-Up, if you want questions to pop up in a new window when you click on them rather than opening in the main question window, you need that box checked. So, for example, if I go into here and click on Preview, it's going to open up in the same window. If I change the display option back to checked for View Actions and Pop-Up and click on Preview, it will open up a new window. You can click the Preview button to preview the question. The Edit button takes you to the edit page for that question. The difficulty feature is primarily a tool that you can use to organize and compare your questions. That's it for this video. Watch our other videos for more detailed information on how to create your quiz.